That's Allah. Keep it straight. That's Allah. It says here, 59:27, Allah, to ascend. Allah means to go up, ascend, offer up, suggest movement from a lower to a higher place. Allah is Satan. They get you everywhere. They get you with Allah. They get you with Yahweh. See, that's one thing. That's why the scriptures call him a cunning serpent. He was more cunning than all the beasts of the field. He hid himself well. And to everyone, he's God. He promised that he would be like the Most High. So how did he do that? By hijacking all religions. He's the father of religion. The Most High never gave his people religion. He gave his people laws, statutes, and commandments. So he's deceptive. Straight deceit. Okay? If you told someone, listen, I want you to get into my religion. We're worshiping a rock, and if you are privileged enough, you can pay some money to go make a pilgrimage over to a place we used to trade at and stick your face into a female part and kiss a rock. I don't think anyone would follow that religion. But that's what they're doing. Another part of the deception is telling people that Muhammad is written of in the scriptures. Now, we deal with Muslims all the time. And I've never been in a conversation with a Muslim who didn't bring up the fact that the Bible was tampered with. Okay. Okay, brother, if it's tampered with, why should I believe Muhammad is who you point out in the Bible? Why should I believe that? How do I know what you're pulling out of the Bible is not tampered with? You see the confusion they deal with? They'll say it's tampered with when you exalt Christ, but they'll go into the book to try to pull out their prophet. Deception. Either you're going to deal with the book or you're not going to deal with the book. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17. They exalt Ishmael over the children of Israel. By following Islam, you are actually putting other people over you. That's race. That's a race. That's a spiritual race war. That's what it is. These people control you when you follow their gods. That's how they control you. They're your imams. They're your spiritual leaders. Who can teach you better? Teach you about Islam better than an Arab? That's their religion. So they automatically become your master. You ready? Mm-hmm. Read Deuteronomy 17 and 17.
Deuteronomy 17 and 17. Now there shall be multiplied wife to himself, that his heart turn not away.
I'm sorry. Genesis 17 and 17. My fault. I'm sorry. Make sure y'all mark Genesis 17 and 17. Genesis 17 and 17. Let's go there. Genesis 17 and 17. Read it.
Genesis 17 and 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
When you read up, it shows you that the Most High promised, he promised Abraham he would have a son. At this time, Ishmael was already 13 years of age. He said, Lord, why don't you let Ishmael live before me? It'll show you. So when the Most High told him he was going to have a child, almost 100 years old, he laughed. Read.
Sarah, that is 90 years old. And Abraham said unto the Most High, O that Ishmael might live before thee.
Why don't you just take Ishmael? Why don't you let Ishmael be the chosen son? Now, if it's what the Arabs are talking about, if it's true what they're saying, then at this point, the Most High would have said, okay, I'm going to give my blessings and my covenant and my agreement with mankind to Ishmael. But did he listen to Abraham? Let's see. Read.
Verse 19. And the Most High said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed.
He talked over Abraham. Okay? Sarah, your wife, the free woman, is going to have a child. Read.
And thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Isaac. Read.
And I will establish my covenant with him.
And I will establish my covenant. Covenant is an agreement. Okay? That's a contract. Like we have the Bible, which is the Old and New Covenant. These are the words that were given to the children of Israel. It's the agreement the Most High have with mankind. So Ishmael was there. So if it was about Ishmael, the Most High would have gave his covenant to Ishmael. Read that part again.
And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant.
For how long?
For an everlasting covenant.
For an everlasting covenant. That means he would never make a covenant with any other people. Read.
And with his seed after him.
And with his what?
And with his seed after him.
And with his seed after him. The Arabs did not come through Isaac. The Arabs came through Ishmael. Muhammad came through Ishmael. Read.
And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee.
He said, I hear you crying for Ishmael. So let's see what Ishmael will get. Read.
Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply.